Are we on? Yeah, we're on. Hello. How are you? Hope you're okay. Yeah, so I got some daffs in. I like daffs. Yeah. Market Harbour didn't go so well. Yeah, I walked around for a bit and then I had to leave. And then I thought I'd go to the next town, Brixworth, and it was worse there. Went in the co-op there and I had about 5 people come in and kind of yeah, they were threaty. I think one of them told me that I should get out of here. And then all the way down the long road I had people attack from their houses. So, you know, a couple of them stood at their window. They like standing in their window showing me that they're there. They literally, they stand at their window, and then they just watch me. I'm just like, what are you doing? And yeah. And then it just got worse as the evening went on. So, yeah. So I just had to adjust my camera. Yeah, sorry, I should have done this before I started. It was fine a minute ago. I've just had to do this about 3 times, but I don't know, the screen did something, so hopefully it's going to go well this time. I really want to fix this, and for the last 12 months I've done nothing but just wait for people to maybe just, I don't know, just wake up and go, do you know what, I think she's innocent. Like she's not doing anything, she hasn't done anything, you know. But no one has. No one has. It's the rumours have got worse. The attacks are getting worse. They've got worse. They're really bad at the moment. And I'm running out of ideas as to what to do. So yeah. So you know, the only thing I can keep doing is keep recording, keep showing people who I really am, and keep reaching out in the hoping that, you know, people step in maybe. So yeah. I just want to go over a few things, a few more things again, just to see if it makes any difference, because, you know, I am telling the truth, and I've already said all these things before, but no one really seems to be acknowledging them or listening, or no one seems to really care about anything that I say. They just ignore that, and they just carry on just listening to whatever they want to, and it's not fair. So yeah, so Patricia Young, that's my nan, she'll be able to confirm that these scars on my face are from chicken pox. She confirmed it a few months ago. She looks after me as a child, so yeah. Anise, my best friend from school, she'll be able to tell you that I was more or less most of the time with her at school and after school when we used to hang out. Yeah. Kirsty, my other best friend, who moved in next to Anise, she was my best friend for a lot of years, and we were pretty much inseparable for that time. Yeah. And then I got with Dan, who at 14 I got with Dan, and we were together for about 4 years. And I was with him every evening, every weekend pretty much. And Anise and Kirsty would be able to confirm that. They're saying there's rumours going around that I've been groomed at school, and yeah, that's not true at all. That's not possible. I don't know if any of you know the town I live in, but it's, yeah, there's nothing you can't do anything in our town and keep it a secret. Anybody that came to our town that wasn't known, people would have seen that. Yeah. I mean, I don't know how that could have got made up, because, you know, even the things I thought I was keeping secret, you know, the things I was doing with my friends, my mum found out, so, you know, that couldn't have, yeah, that couldn't have happened. Sorry, I just feel like I'm just saying all this for nothing. Sorry, I just had someone's just given me a vision, just saying you're gonna play back this video and you're just gonna go, well, you should have done that differently. So I just don't know how to be like this. It's just so boring, and I'm just explaining the same things over and over again, but yeah. And then while I was with Dan, I met Amy and Kev, and I worked with Kev down the pub, and we were really good friends. And Amy and Kev saw me with Dan. They were there for me when I split with Dan, or when me and Dan split up, sorry. And they were there when me and Terry got together. So they would be able to confirm that what has been made up hasn't happened. Never happened. Couldn't have happened, because, you know, they saw me every week. I was working at the hairdressers. You know, I never missed any work, and you know, I had 2 partners within the space of a couple of months of each other. So, you know, it's, yeah, I don't know if any of this is going to make any difference, but I don't feel like it is. I'm just going to carry on anyway, just to see if it does. And then, yeah, I was with Terry for 4 years. And he would be able to confirm that I was with him pretty much every night. We lived in a shared house. We had many house friends that we spent time with, and yeah, Terry knew where I was all the time. Also, at that point, went to college. I worked at New Look. So yeah, and everyone at New Look knew that I was with Terry, because Terry used to come in and live with him. So yeah. And then when me and Terry split up, Gary moved in. And Gary saw me every evening. Gary knew where I was if I wasn't with him, either with Jodie and Alex or with Nick. And I was working at Wix at that point, so all my work colleagues around that point also knew who I was living with, what I was doing, who I was spending time with. Well, one of my work friends knew Gary, but yeah, I knew I lived with him, so they'd be able to confirm for that time. Yeah, and then I moved out, got a flat, was still working at Wix. still spending time with my work colleagues outside of work. Not all the time, but yeah, like Tim, Ricky, Ben. I also started seeing somebody as well from Manchester. They'd all be able to... Sorry, I've got a bit of a snotty nose. They'd all be able to confirm, yeah, that none of that went on. What you're saying. I mean, people have made out that I've had a long-term relationship with a drug dealing gang member, and we've had a baby together, and we live together, and there's also rumours going around that I might have burnt down the house with them in it. I mean, when I've never ever been with a drug dealer like around that time. The only people I've been that have associated, been close to, that have been associated with drugs are the people that have approached me since all this has gone on, which you all seem to know because it was all set up. That's, yeah. But anyway, yeah, they'd be able to confirm for that time. Yeah, so I was working at Wix, and then I moved out and I lived with my mum, and I got with Chris, who I was with for about 6 months, I think. Yeah, I was with him pretty much every evening and every weekend, but got into healing. Now I really wanted to meditate and heal. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to do that. And yeah, I had a reading done, and it messed me up a little bit because he was just like, well, you've got to choose between your partner or doing spirituality. And I was just like, what? And me and Chris, I thought we got on. I thought we were really good, but it just got to me. I started having panic attacks because of it, and I didn't tell Chris because it didn't bother me at first, and then it did, and then I didn't know what to do, and he could pick up on it, and then I told him, and then the panic attacks just got worse, and then I just left one day. It just happened so quickly. And then the next day I handed in my notice at work, and I was, it was really emotional, it was really weird. And then I stayed in at my mum's every evening, pretty much, apart from seeing Tim, Ricky, and my sister. They'll all be able to confirm that. Tim and Ricky obviously can't confirm for when I wasn't with them, but my mum and my sister can certainly confirm that I was at my mum's house and at my sister's house, because I would get dropped off and picked up by my mum's partner or Jodie, my sister. So yeah, and then I moved in with my mum and my sister, and I was there every evening, every weekend, all day, every day, apart from when I used to go to town to do some shopping or for a walk. Yeah. And then I went to Australia. And that's it. That's my really exciting life. Well, I'm not upset that I've had that life, but certainly, more exciting things could have happened. People are saying that I'm an undercover police officer, and they're switching between that and being a gang member. I've been accused in the street of beating up old ladies, having them beaten up and stealing their personal belongings and taking advantage of people that are vulnerable. Recently they're doing this thing now where they think that because I've been in a gang, that I steal pedigrees, because that's what gangs do, apparently. Not all gangs do all the same crime. I don't know why you keep doing this, but anyway, I wouldn't know that, you know, I'm not part of a gang, but I just know that some gangs don't have any morals, and some have some morals, and some do have lots of good morals. So, you know, it's just like, but people have just, excuse me, people have just, they've just gone, oh, she's done everything. And it's just like, I haven't done any of those things. I've never been associated with anybody like that. They've accused me of being a heroin addict, and I've never taken heroin, apart from when they've drugged me with it. They've drugged me with it a few times now, and then set me up with a drug dealer to get it. And that's not enough for them to see that I've never taken heroin. They've also made up that, you know, I used to be a prostitute. Never been a prostitute. I've had lots of sex in long-term relationships. Doesn't make me a slag. It makes me, it doesn't make me anything, but, you know, it doesn't make me a prostitute. You know, it's just, you know, I'm a relationship girl, so yeah. I don't like one-night stands. I don't do them. I like to know people first. I just feel like that's just going to do nothing again. Yeah. The absolute worst thing about this is that all these people that I've mentioned, half of them know that what I've said is correct, that what I've just said, that all those people that I've listed in order, all those people that I've spent time with, they know that what I'm saying is true. But for some reason, they're showing that they believe what other people have been saying about me. And these are other people that have never ever spoken to me, some of them. Not even to get to know me. My family, my mum, my dad, and my sister have been there throughout all of my life, but not all of my life, like every day, which is why they can't sit there and say, well, she definitely hasn't done that, she definitely hasn't done that, because I've been, you know, I've lived a life, I've been with partners, I've been spending time with other people, but these other people can confirm for the time that my parents, you know, and my sister wasn't there, but certainly my sister has been there, you know, I've seen her like every couple of months, you know, sometimes every couple of weeks during the summer. You know, she should know. Sorry, my legs got a bit dead. She does know. I don't know. I don't want to. It's none of these people's fault that this has happened. It isn't. But it looks bad that none of them are standing here by my side telling you who I am, and that what I'm saying is the truth, and that none of that stuff could have happened because they were there. None of them. None of them have come up to me to ask me, like, you know, is it true? Like, this is what we've heard about you. You know, just making sure, because it doesn't quite sound right. You know, you have been in and out of long-term relationships. You've always pretty much lived with somebody apart from one time, and even then, you know, I was still seeing somebody. So, and you know, no one's secret, like, you know, my sister has met him, you know, so she can confirm for that. But it's, yeah, I just seem to be I can't even believe that this has happened. I've been sitting here for years going, like, right, so I'm a gang member, am I? I laughed. I thought it was funny when they said I was a gang member. I was like, well, this ain't gonna last long. I mean, do they know where I'm from? There are no gangs from where I'm from. There are no gangs. Well, I know I've lived in Northampton, but I don't know any of them. And what really, I don't know what criminals are like, right? I can only think so much like a criminal, just going from, you know, like watching TV and you know, like common sense, or not common sense, but what like criminals would be like, or what they'd probably think like, or what they'd probably do. But like, they're saying like, oh, I've been part of a gang, I've been groomed by, you know, a group of men. I've probably been with more gangs, and I'm still talking to them. Well, there would be a community. Like, gangs are not secret. Everybody knows who everybody is. There would be a community that would have seen me. There would be families of the gang members that would have seen me. Like, you know, and you're saying, or people are, not you're saying, but people are making up that, or have made up that I'm a drug runner, and that's what I used to do. Well, to do that, you would have had to have been pretty high up, and you would have had to know somebody high up. I don't know. Please correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know. But yeah, you would have done. You would have done, and I believe everyone seems to know who everybody is, surely. Do they not? I don't know. I got told that all drug dealers were connected by a, you know, a family friend. Because I don't really know. I'm not really fussed. I don't really, no offence, but I don't really want to know. Do you know what I mean? It's never really been anything. Oh, a child might start playing some stuff. I've lasted this long. It's quite nice, actually. It reminds me of, is it the piano in Big, where they jump up and down on the keys? But yeah, like, what was I saying? I don't know what I was saying. But yeah, it's just like, there would be people coming forward, and like, if I was a prostitute, where are my clients? They'd be coming forward. And didn't say, oh, you know, like, that they wouldn't tell anyone. Well, they could get their friends. They could say, do you want to know what? Yeah, it's really, really important that we say something, because this is now really big, and everyone knows who I am everywhere I go. Like, I'm known in everywhere, and it's just like, I can't get away from that. So, you know, people would have said, do you want to know what? Just go and tell her. Say a friend of a friend hired her from somebody, or this is who she was hanging with. Well, I've never been a prostitute. I've never had time to be a prostitute, and I've never needed to be a prostitute, thank goodness. But, you know, where's that? Where's that bit of evidence? I don't know how they've got away with this. I don't know how they've done it, but it's like they've got people to believe the most absurd things that couldn't have happened, because, you know, I've been with all these people. You know, I don't know how they've somehow convinced people that I've hidden a pregnancy, and I'm just like, what? And then it's like, well, if she's done it once, she's done it twice, and that's, you know, that's how come it definitely confirms it for Australia. And I'm just, first of all, right, everyone knows I love my food. I eat for two. I do. I love my food. Yeah, like, I'm not going to deny that. I do eat for two. I eat large portions because I love my food, and I like to feel full and comforted and satisfied. Like, that's my relationship with food. If I get pregnant, then I can imagine that being pregnant is like, for someone like me, is going to be like eating for 4 people. You know, I think I'm going to be a big lady when I'm pregnant. I hope that I will try and eat healthier now that I'm getting a bit older and maturing. But yeah, well, I've never been that fat. I've never been, like, you know, pregnant eating for 4 people for 9 months. I've never been that fat, ever. And people should know that. And people have seen that. People have seen that I have never been that fat, like pregnant fat. But somehow, people that have known me are convinced that I've hidden a pregnancy right in front of them. Like, for goodness sake, my family, yeah? I've never not seen any of you for 9 months. Never. Do you know what I mean? They're having fun. I wish I was having fun. I try to, but it's just, this is ridiculous. I can't do this by myself. Like, I can't. I need people to step in now, because yeah, I need people to step in. And say that I'm telling the truth. Not as a favour, but because it's the right thing to do. Because it is the truth. Like, you were all there. All these people were there. They've been there throughout present my whole life, apart from Australia. And Australia is a different matter, which I'll go into. No problem. Do you know what I mean? But I've got nothing to hide, and I'm not doing anything, and I'm not talking to anyone like people are saying that I am. There are a lot of people that seem to want to keep me here, and because this has been left open, because nobody's standing there going, hang on a minute, she is telling the truth. She is. We were there. She couldn't have done that. That couldn't have happened. Nobody's standing there and going, well, that didn't happen because I was there, so why are you saying that crap for? Like, I can say it, but no one's listening to me. They don't take it in. It doesn't matter how I say it, how much I say it, how often I say it, in whatever way I say it. If I don't even say it, it doesn't matter. People just they just go. But yeah, it's just like, yeah, there are people that want to keep me here, and that's why this continues to happen. And yeah, and I hope that there's like a divide with people that, you know, that care about this situation, that are not like that, and the people that are like that. I hope they're not like that, but they are. I think they are, and I hope that there's a divide, and I hope that not everyone's standing on the same side, because I'm screwed if you all do. If you all just continue to stand on the same side. It means I can't make any friends. I haven't been able to make any friends because of what people believe. It means I can't date because of what people believe. There's nobody that can love me for who I am because of the things that they've heard. So that means I can't have a family that I've always wanted. And the fact that people keep turning up with their children and insinuating that I've had 2 children that I've just left with some, you know, really evil people. I've just left them there. And they're making out that that's the sort of person that I am, and I'm just like, I'm the most caring person that I know. I think I've just left 2 children with some really irresponsible people that you know could harm them, and not to mention all these people that they've made up that are still out there doing all these things, you know, doing all the things that they're saying that they're doing to all these other victims. Well, they're not real. Otherwise they would be in prison. But no, it's just like nobody's... I'm just so tired. I'm so tired of it all. It's so boring. I'm just gonna swear then. I'm just so bored. I don't know why you think I'm speaking to people. Like, I'm talking for years now. I've wanted to have a YouTube channel. I've wanted to start it. I've wanted to start one. But every time I've come on camera, I don't know what to say. So to overcome that, I've had to just constantly talk to myself like I'm on camera. So when I can come on camera, I can just say what I want to say, and I know exactly what I want to say and the way I say it, and I know how it's coming across, and I want it to be kind of like you're sitting in the room with me, or you're sitting next to me, or, you know, to make it quite conversational and natural. I've had to take time to do that, and it's been horrible, because I've had to just completely take people's crap every day, you know, just so I can get ready to this point of being able to do this. But then they just say, oh look, she's talking, they're here. Well, who? I'm talking to you, but in, you know, I haven't done the video yet. But yeah, the only people that are going to understand that are people that are in like filming, or, you know, people are in showbiz, that actors, you know, that have a problem with that, had a problem with that. Keep going. Gotta keep going. Gotta keep posting. So yeah, what do I want? What do I want from this video? I know what I want. I want people to step in and tell people that what I'm saying is correct. I want people to yeah, I think I said that right. I want people to be stepping in to tell others that I'm telling the truth, because I am telling the truth. None of what they're saying could have happened. A little bit of music. Yeah, I think we'll leave it there. I was hoping that video would be a little bit more better. I don't know, maybe I need to... I just don't know what to say anymore. What do you say? It's just crap. Anyway, I hope that wherever you are, whoever you are, I hope you're having a good day. Because that's important. I really wish that for you. I really, really do. And, yeah. And I don't know what I'm going to be doing right now, where I'm going to be going, and where I'm going to be, yeah. I don't even know how I'm going to get out of this. So, yeah, I just... Anyway. Thank you for watching. Thank you for visiting my channel, and I'll see you soon.